Welcome to NSG 223, Study Session 5, Rights and Responsibilities in Client Care. Introduction. In the last study session, you learned about the concepts of ethics, types of ethics, purposes of professional code of ethics, and nursing codes of ethics. How effective the nurse becomes will depend on her understanding of what the right needs and expectations of the client are and her responsibility in meeting this. In this study session, you will learn about the concepts of rights, the rights of the client in healthcare, nurses, responsibilities in healthcare, and ways in which the nurses respect clients' rights in client care. Learning outcomes. At the end of this session, you should be able to 1. Explain the concept of rights. 2. Outline the rights of clients in health care. 3. Explain the nurse's responsibilities in health care delivery. 4. Explain client's Bill of Rights as applied to nursing care. Concept of rights. Right is a claim to a particular privilege. For example, people who have paid their electric bill have a right to have electricity. Similarly, a person who has paid for a particular health care has a right to that health care. Rights can be legal or ethical. Legal right is that which a person is entitled to, that is, the right to do something or to receive from another person whose duty is imposed within the limits of the law. Violation of a legal right may subject the individual to a civil or criminal liability. Ethical rights impose on the professionals of the obligation to provide services to those who seek such services. Ethical rights do not involve legal guarantee because no authority exists to enforce the right. For example, the right to work and the right to health care and ethical rights. Rights of clients in health care. The movement for clients' rights in health care arose in the late 1960s. The broad goals of the movement were to improve the quality of health care and to make the healthcare system more responsive to clients' needs because of knowledge explosion and technological advances. Today's clients are more knowledgeable and indicating desire to participate in the decision that concerns them when they are ill, thus raising issues of patients' rights. In response to this, Patients' Bill of Rights emerged. The American Hospital Association, AHA, in 1973, published a Patients' Bill of Rights to protect the rights of hospitalized clients. This was revised in 1992. Principles of Patients' Rights and Responsibilities. Principles of Patients' Rights and Responsibilities was developed and approved by the National Health Council Board of Directors, January 1995. Directors, 1995. A. All patients have the right to informed consent in treatment decisions, timely access to specialty care, and confidentiality protections. Patients should be treated courteously, with dignity and respect. B. All patients have the right to concise and easily understood information about their coverage. C. All patients have the right to know how coverage payment decisions are made and how they can be fairly and openly appealed. Patients are entitled to information about how coverage decisions are made, that is, how medically necessary treatment is determined and how quality assurance is conducted. D. All patients have the right to complete and easily understood information about the cost of their coverage and care. This information should include the premium cost for their benefit package the amount of any patient's out-of-pocket cost obligations. E. All patients have the right to a reasonable choice of providers and useful information about provider options. Patients are entitled to a reasonable choice of healthcare providers and the ability to change providers if dissatisfied with their care. F. All patients have the right to know what provider incentives or restrictions might influence practice patterns. The responsibility of patients. It is recognized that patients may suffer significant physical and/or mental conditions which may limit their ability to fulfill these responsibilities. Therefore, all patients have the responsibility to 1. Pursue healthy lifestyles. Patients should pursue lifestyles known to promote positive health results such as proper diet and nutrition, adequate rest, and regular exercise. Simultaneously, they should avoid behaviors known to be detrimental to one's health, such as smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, and drug abuse. 2. Become knowledgeable about their health plans. 3. Actively participate in decisions about their health care. 4. Cooperate on mutually accepted courses of treatment. Patients should cooperate fully with providers in complying with mutually accepted treatment regimens and regularly reporting on treatment progress. If serious side effects, complications, or worsening of the condition occur, they should notify their providers promptly. They should also inform providers of other medications and treatments they are pursuing simultaneously. Patient or client's rights. A. To be treated in a professional, courteous, and caring manner that respects and appreciates differences related to race, ethnicity, national origin, gender, sexual orientation, religion, personal values, age, disability, and economic or veteran status. B. To request the healthcare provider of your choice or change your healthcare provider, as well as to request a second opinion or referral. C. To receive complete information regarding diagnosis, treatment, and prognosis of your health concern in language you can understand. We will provide confidential interpreters when needed. D. To receive information you need to participate in decisions about your care and to give consent before any diagnostic or treatment procedure is performed. E. To decline treatment to the extent permitted by law and to be informed of the consequences of making this decision. As a patient or client of Garnet, you have the responsibility 1. To provide accurate and complete information about current and past health issues, medications, including over-the-counter products and dietary supplements, and allergies or sensitivities, and other matters pertaining to your health. 2. To ask questions to make sure you understand your diagnosis, treatment, expected outcome, and any instructions. 3. To follow through on the treatment plan you and your healthcare provider make together, including completing medications and returning for follow-up appointments. Nurses' responsibilities in healthcare. Responsibility is an obligation on the part of a person to perform some acts for which he or she becomes accountable. The nurse's responsibilities are embedded in the Code of Ethics for Nurses. The ICN Code outlines the 4 fundamental responsibilities of nurses as follows. to promote health, to prevent illness, to restore health, and to alleviate suffering. Application of Client's Bill of Rights in nursing care. A. Handle the client with respect and dignity and provide the care equitably to all who need it. B. Promote an environment in which the rights, values, customs, and spiritual beliefs of the individual, family, and community are respected. C. Not impose your own values, customs, and beliefs on the client. If you find the client's values and beliefs are such that are detrimental to the health of the client and will affect the care plan adversely, you should provide information that will help the client see the problems in such beliefs and values and the need to clarify and redefine them. D. Inform the client of available options from which he or she can choose those that will impact positively on his or her health. This way, the client's right to participate in treatment decisions and to choose treatment plan would not be infringed on. E. Ensure that the client receives sufficient relevant information on which to base consent for care and related treatment, and that you hold in confidence personal information given by the client and that you use judgment in sharing the information. F. Provide information that will help the client to clarify issues, correct misconceptions he or she may hold, and increase knowledge about his or her condition and the necessary care. You should maintain a cooperative relationship with co-workers in nursing and other fields, and you will achieve this by A. Understanding and respecting co-workers, treating them with dignity and courtesy, and by abiding by rules and regulations. B. Acting responsibly through providing timely, high-quality service, working collaboratively and carrying your share of the load of care, and meeting performance expectations. C. You should also take appropriate actions to safeguard individuals when their care is endangered by a co-worker or any other person. D. You should draw the attention of such co-workers to the areas he or she is failing to perform, and if he or she does not improve, you should take necessary steps to stop him or her. Summary. In this study session, you have learned that 1. Right does a claim to a particular privilege, and legal rights coexist with obligation. 2. Among the objectives of the Patient's Bill of Rights is to strengthen consumers' confidence by assuring the healthcare system is fair and responsive to consumers' needs. 3. There are principal areas of rights and responsibilities in the Patient's Bill of Rights, some of which are information disclosure, participation in treatment decisions, and confidentiality of health information, respect, and non-discrimination. 4. As a nurse, you are privileged to make decisions about areas of care, and you are expected to be able to justify the basis on which your decisions are made. End of study session 5. Thanks for listening.